The Quran describes a magnificent scene. Prophet Sulayman alayhi salam is standing, leaning on his staff. Around him, the jinns are hard at work, building, carrying boulders, and working on the tasks he had assigned to them. The days pass, the work continues. But there is something they do not know. Sulaiman alayhi salam has already passed away. It is only when the termites eat through his staff and his body falls and the truth becomes evident. The Quran tells us that the jinn then realized that if they had known about his death, they would not have remained in that labor and had stopped working earlier. Now think about that for a moment. The building work was not something hard for them, but they still hated it. Why did they keep working? Because they believed authority was present. There was monitoring. There was accountability. They believed they were being watched. This story reveals something profound about human behavior as well. People often act differently when they know they are being observed. Centuries later, psychologist Philip Zimbardo explored this same principle. Through his research on power and authority, he discovered that ordinary people can behave in extraordinary ways, both good and bad, depending on the systems around them. When authority exists without oversight, when power operates without accountability, when people believe no one is watching, the risk of abuse increases. Rules become easier to bend, standards become easier to ignore, and power can begin to serve itself rather than its purpose. But perhaps the deeper danger is not power itself. Perhaps the deeper danger is certainty. The moment a person stops being questioned, they often stop questioning themselves. The moment nobody challenges their decisions, they begin believing they cannot be wrong. And that may be the beginning of every leadership failure. Unchecked certainty becomes a blind spot of leadership, the belief that one's judgment no longer needs correction. Great leaders are not those who avoid criticism, they are those who intentionally create space for it. Because the strongest authority is not the one that silences questions, it is the one that welcomes them.